ElectraCast.
Saturday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Saturday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner by knockout is Saturday. Saturday, bring it on.
Welcome to NASA Daily, where we bring you all of NASA's previous day's proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you NASA's activities for February 25th, 2026.
A magnitude 7.0 earthquake struck the St. Elias Mountains along the Yukon-Alaska border on December 6, 2025, triggering widespread landslides and avalanches beneath Hubbard Glacier. Because the region is covered by more than 700 meters of glacial ice, scientists could not use standard ground displacement maps. Instead, imagery from the NASA and Indian Space Research Organization Synthetic Aperture Radar satellite revealed major surface changes. Images taken December 8th showed debris scattered across the ice, including a massive slide near Mount King George and many others stretching toward Mount Logan. A preliminary United States Geological Survey review identified more than 700 potential slides. Some debris is now moving seaward on fast-flowing glaciers, including a tributary advancing up to 6,000 meters per year. Although the area is uninhabited, officials warn of new hazards for mountaineers. On February 25th at 9:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Space Launch System rocket and Orion spacecraft for the Artemis II mission began rolling from Launch Pad 39B at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida to the Vehicle Assembly Building. The 4-mile trip took about 12 hours. Technicians will diagnose and repair a helium flow issue in the upper stage and replace batteries in the upper stage, core stage, solid rocket boosters, and the flight termination system. The James Webb Space Telescope released new images of PMR-1, known as the Exposed Cranium Nebula, a gas and dust cloud surrounding a dying star. The images show an outer hydrogen-rich shell and a complex inner cloud divided by a dark lane, possibly linked to twin jets. The star could eventually form a white dwarf or explode as a supernova, depending on its mass. Aboard the International Space Station, the Expedition 74 crew conducted human research, robotics work, and maintenance while preparing a SpaceX Dragon spacecraft for undocking. NASA's Bionutrients 3 experiment is also returning samples that test whether microorganisms can produce essential nutrients for long-duration missions to the Moon and Mars. NASA's Aerospace Safety Advisory Panel released its 2025 annual report, praising progress in Artemis II readiness and station operations, while warning that workforce, budget, governance, and increasing mission complexity require continued attention as the agency prepares for future lunar exploration. Those were the key activities for NASA on February 25th, 2026.
Subscribe to receive daily updates or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to NASA Daily. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Delilah Sperrazza. Music by Amir Isaleh and Peter Rafelson.
It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
ElectraCast.